welcome to Run It the Podcast Late Night Show. What's up, everybody? You are now tuning in to Run It the Podcast Late Night Show. I am your host, Bunny.
G-Thing, baby.
Today, you guys, we got a couple of little hot things as usual, you guys. So, stay tuned. I'm gonna give it to my girl. Let us start it off with the word of the day.
Hi, everybody. I have the word of the day, and we're talking about gore. Gore is blood that has been shed, especially as a result of violence. And sometimes it don't be violence, and sometimes they have other stuff. So, I would say on the show has made sure that it shows that the word gore is on there, so you will know that it's included in it. That way you won't get sued or nothing like that. So the word of the day is gore.
Gore, you guys.
All hot
topics. Okay, now, since you want to go ahead and get into the tea today. Okay, so first on the list, we're going to talk about the little T.I. and Boosie situation. I really didn't get to view too much into it, but I'm gonna let you kind of fill me in on it, and then we're gonna discuss this topic surely as we go, you guys.
Well, only thing I seen was, it's been plastered over social sites that T.I. and Boosie ran into each other at the airport. And people, like, I always run to the comments and stuff. I always run to the comments because I be tickled. So one of the comments was like, T.I. used about 7 big words in that conversation, and Boosie was like,
right.
So, but I was like, I wonder what they was actually talking about. Like in that picture, because they only put the picture, they really ain't say much about it.
No video.
So they was like them two ran into each other. So did they have a civil conversation?
Right.
Or did somebody allegedly threaten each other or something? You never know. When it comes to Boosie, and we'll find out if it's coming into a song or something too. But on the good notes of Boosie got a song that's called Black and Beautiful, and I think y'all should check it out. I think y'all should check that out.
Right, well, I'm going to give my little input. I really believe both men, they grown, and both of them from the streets. I truly believe that they kind of grew up and they off of that, really. A lot of times the guys don't really it really don't be the people, the media be trying to make it more than what it is. And if they saw each other, it probably wasn't nothing. The men ain't really, I feel like they really ain't,
You don't think they up on it?
Nah, I feel
no. They looked like a little tension there. But they was talking,
But I mean, Boosie had to say what he had to say. T.I. said what he said. But I really think they kind of squash it, I don't think it really went no further, but.
We're not in the airport anyway, because they have TSA and all of them, and ain't nobody trying to get lost.
Right. Nobody got time for that like that.
Yeah. But I do. Yeah. I listen to me some Boosie. I listen to T.I. too still. So
right.
It's all love. Our brothers need to come together and stick together anyway. So I'm pretty sure that they had a good, a good talk, a professional talk. So
right.
I think they just decided to
most of them from the streets.
They ain't taking no picture of them hugging out. They just took a picture of them talking. But yeah, that's about the only thing.
But when everybody get a chance, yes, go and support and listen to the song. You're black and you're beautiful.
Black and you're beautiful.
Boosie always, every now and then, he gives back to the culture.
You're black and you're beautiful.
Yeah, go tune in today, y'all. Oh, come on now. It's a good song. Ladies, he represents the ladies too, black women. So it's
our
a good
sisters, as he say, our sisters.
It's a good song, you guys. Okay. So on that note, we're gonna go back in on the topic. We gotta give some good credit and a shout out to Black China. I know everybody has been talking about her transformation and
yes.
Basically, if you haven't heard, Black China has went from taking out some of the toxins that was put into her body from her surgeries and things, and I guess she want to make some different changes. They said she also had got baptized too. She's trying to bring in a new. I guess basically what she said was she has the Black China. She want to go back to her Angela
White.
Right.
That's
her
her
Angela
name,
original
White.
side. So
she's not no longer Black China. She's Angela White.
I would like to say, give a shout out to her because a lot of people love to say, I've heard people say you can't turn a hoe or a trick into a housewife, and at the end of the day, people grow up and you can't make you can't make speculations about people, and she's a good example of a person can change. You know, everybody has to grow up at their own time. You know.
Yeah, like rebirth.
And you can't judge nobody. You know, it's up to them when they ready. So what you think?
Yeah. Well, for me, she cut off her OnlyFans and she was making a lot of money. Like
right.
She made more money than she allegedly made more money than Cardi B.
Right.
On the OnlyFans, but she closed all that off. She transformed herself, got those lip fillers out.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't get the Botox or nothing like this. She got the silicone out of her butt, and she explained that what happens when you have silicone in your body. So it's a foreign object anyway. So you don't want to be putting it in there, but to each his own. Like you don't want to be bashing people that actually go get the stuff done, because if they go get it done, that's up to them. That's a personal thing. So I don't be like, oh, you shouldn't do that. That's not for me to say, because everybody different. I wouldn't do it for me because I can pretty much, whatever the gym or walking or working out won't give me, then I ain't gonna worry about it. And then I'm happy with where I'm at anyway with myself.
Right.
So,
well, sis, I feel like this. I really feel like it depends, you know, with some people it's not about you going to get it, it's how you going to get it. And I think with Black China, she ended up, before she kind of got big, she went and got, you know, the bootleg kind of little injections and stuff like that. It was for money and stuff
for her reasons too.
Yeah,
like
for the money, I understand, but
she wanted to come up, but
she's talking about the legal injections that she had got undercover. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she had to kind of get that part out, you know?
Yeah, because it kills some people. Some people, it take them out and stuff like that. But she was actually able to make it. Her and it's some more people that got their stuff done. They had said that K. Michelle got hers taken out.
Right, she had to go through it, yeah.
You had Kim Kardashian.
And I think Nicki Minaj also
got hers taken out. Kim and her sister Chloe. So I think them two did it after Black China. Supposed to be did it. So, you know, it's trending now that the regular bodies are beautiful too. Like the BBLs is out the door. You just have to. They have to get out there and work out. That's basically what it is. Oh, because you got. I had to learn that the hard way as well. So. You got to keep those type of things up too. But I love my sisters, as I always say, and good luck to Black China on. Shout out to Black China. To Angela White. On your journey, Angela White. Let me get it right, Angela White, on your journey, baby. Right, so, you got much support out there from a lot of people. You always looked good. Right, and she really didn't need all that. But at the end of the day, you know, she looked good when she had it. But you know, she probably did go a little overboard. But even when she took it out, she still just went back to herself. She was still pretty. Yeah, she's still pretty. So shout out to her for your new change. We wish you the best from our podcast. We don't know about the other people, but yeah, shout out, baby. Keep going for you and your family. And we got Krishan baby bump showing, y'all. Oh, I didn't even realize her baby bump. Yeah, she got the baby bump showing. It's so cute. Right, ain't that amazing? I just hope the best for them too. I really try not to keep up on their story because it is a lot. Is everything going good with them? Like, are they? Oh, I don't know. I don't get into the personal. I just seen it flash talking about her baby bump, and she was cute as show. You know, so. Well, I'm gonna leave a message to Krishan Rock. Yeah. You are a beautiful young lady, and at the end of the day, mama, you gotta know your worth because you was worth more. And you can love a person, but understand you have to love yourself more. And when you finally realize that you can't love a person and they can't accept your love how it is, you have to understand that you can love them and walk away. And I just want to leave that message to her, you know, because she's crazy over him, and it's all right to be crazy over a guy, but you gotta learn how to say, you know what, it's cool. You love them the best of your ability, and they're gonna miss that. So, mama, do what's best for you and that baby bump. All right, you guys, welcome back, and you tuning in to Run It, the podcast, late night TV. Every time. Some good stuff. I'm not a medical professional, so this is my disclaimer. You know, right. And the herbs that I do take for myself. I take my own stuff. So, if you have any questions, you can always follow up with your provider or your doctor or your physician or whoever that you seek or that you see for your medical, your medical advice or that you go check out, So I would like to talk about motherwort and vertex berries, and they're whole berries. So with the motherwort, I always seek out stuff to help out because as black women, we have a lot of problems. Like we have heavy cycles, menstrual cycles, and stuff like that, which is not good. Because I asked somebody one time, a long time ago, at a health department, I was like, so why is it normal to have heavy menstrual cycles? And she was like, yeah, that's normal, but it's not normal. It's not normal to have them.
Be clotting too as much.
To have clots, like they look like strawberries and stuff like that. It's not normal to have that. And your cycle's really supposed to be between 3 to 5 days. And not 7 or 2 months or 2 weeks and stuff like that, because some people stuff go on, and then so it's always good to go get checked and to find out this, that, and on another. And like for me, I'm gonna work on this week, making an appointment to go get a complete blood count so I can know everything. I can know all my levels. I want to know everything that I need to work on, stuff that I need to, take and stuff like that, because I am my own. I like to say, because who know your body better than you. You know your own body.
Correct.
So if you're going through stuff in your body, you can take time out to listen to it and to check it out and make sure you pay attention. Okay, so with the motherwort, it's used for heart conditions, including heart failure and irregular heartbeats and stuff like that, and for your anxiety and menstrual periods and intestinal gas. And it also helps with overactive thyroids and things like that, because
like
we do have that,
hormones and stuff like that.
So it also
so that's
people
just for
use
women?
it. I think for it's mostly used for women, like for steaming, because some women steam.
Right.
So it's also good to put in there for steaming as well. So they call it V-steams or yoni steams, because you got some places.
I heard of that.
Yeah, you got some places in Jackson that do the yoni steam, so you can do it at home.
So
like I say, you have your own hypothecary. Yeah, you got stuff that you can take, because you can get it all in pill form.
Right.
So you can get the motherwort in pill form as well. So you can check
That's
it out.
right there?
Yep, like that as well. But like you got, when you have, because we have a lot of fibroids and stuff like that, and a lot of times the fibroids keep women from having children.
Complications. Yeah.
It's hard for them to have children.
Like if they deal with the cysts,
ovarian cysts and stuff like that as well.
Right.
So you want to take care of yourself, basically,
and pay attention to your body. It's gonna let you know.
And like I said, full cycles and heavy cycles are not normal, so we all need to get together and work on that as well, on figuring out what's going on with our bodies as women,
right,
and as black women. But with the Vitex, the berries, which is another name for it is chase tree berries. So if you're looking it up, you can get it in powder form as well. You can get it in like the berry form, like I have it right here. And it helps with PMS and menstrual and menopause.
Like early menopause.
Yep, early menopause. Yeah. It helps with fertility and stuff like that, and balancing your hormones.
Oh, that sounds
great.
great.
It also increases the production of milk. So you got lactation going on as well. So, and it also helps with your acne as well too. So, about us having to wear these masks and stuff like that too. It plays a big, because I'm in the healthcare field. I have to wear masks all the time, so I always have to battle with acne. So I have to always use either African black soap, or they also have like the black soap by Ambi.
AMBI. Yeah.
So you also have that. So you always want to use stuff like turmeric or tea tree oil, stuff to help out with your
stuff
skin.
Like that as well.
To help out with your skin and the treat of acne as well. So, but it's like an antibacterial and an antifungal treatment as well. So a lot of things that we can take helps out from the inside out. You want to work on yourself from the inside out mostly. So I always drink herbal teas and stuff like that as well too, and plenty of water. Because when you drink herbal teas and you take herbs, you want to always make sure you drink plenty of water, because you don't want to dehydrate yourself and stuff as well. So
now I'm
make
gonna ask you
sure-
this, sis, before you go further. Now, for the ladies out there who are dealing with like pregnancy, since you said it's good for that, is that good for people to take while they're pregnant?
For people that's pregnant, I would say not to take it. Like that was going to be the initial thing.
So it's not a natural.
No, it's natural, but at the same time, if you breastfeeding or that you're pregnant, you want to talk to your healthcare provider
right before using it.
Right, before using it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because some people don't talk to them, but I would suggest,
I had to ask.
You find out what's going on. Yeah,
right.
So you don't want to just be like, oh, I'm finna just take this. Check out with you, because if I tell my mama something, I'm like, mama, check with your doctor first.
Right.
I always tell her check with her doctor before I give her something, because I'm always doctoring on my mama.
Right.
And she'll tell you always got me taking some. And so that's what I do. I be putting on everything, or I make her. Sometimes I make my mama. She the only one that'll take my green smoothie. My sister, she ain't trying it. She was like, I don't want that green mess.
Yeah, that's good for you. I see a lot of that on YouTube.
The greens, it's always important to incorporate greens in your body.
Right.
It really is. Right. And like I say, I'm not a healthcare professional. I just do my own thing. And yes, I am thick, because they were like, you doing this and you thick? Yeah, because I've been thick. I've been thick since I was little. I might be slim, but I've been thick too. So.
Well, for the blacks who maybe didn't know, blacks really were supposed to eat like fish, berry, nuts, and those kind of things anyway. We wasn't supposed to eat all this heavy meat and other little toxins.
Well, you got some people that they eat plant-based and vegan stuff, but they also eat fish as well. So I don't want to be like, oh, you don't eat this, you don't eat that. I don't tell nobody how to eat or what to do.
We're not telling
the only
how
thing,
to eat.
Right? I don't tell them what to do. The only thing I be like is do like you feel. What you feel is right. That's what you do. You don't have to sit there and change up your diet and stuff like that. And for me, I do what I feel like is right for me. I feel better when I'm eating certain stuff as well. So don't be like feeling bad if I be like, no, I don't want that, because that's not how I want to be eating.
Well, don't feel bad anyway, because I'm gonna eat my meat and eat the rest too. So
and we ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it. With nobody around me eating that, because I take care of myself. I be like, no, I'm good. Right. You can always offer, it's fine. But we do. You got anything else you want to check in about the herbs or something? Or?
No, but I wanted to see, were you going to kind of discuss a little bit on your book, or are you going to bring them attention to the book today, or how are you going to do it?
We still got the book, y'all. We got...
Right, because we haven't discussed the
Black
book.
Girls Guide to Financial Freedom.
Right, it's still our book of the week.
Sister's book.
We haven't really
by Miss Paris Woods. By Miss Paris Woods. So, which we're going to get deep into shortly. We'll talk about it soon. And check it out. But we also, too, we have our cards as well, because I always like to talk about the cards.
Oh, yes.
And they always giving us some wise words of wisdom, which is deep conversations. And pretty soon I want to get into deep conversations as well. So, do you have a side hustle? This is for everybody too, because we all got something going on. Do you have a side hustle, or would you? So you got a side hustle, or would you have a side hustle? And for me, I'm going to answer first, since I'm always answering last, because I'm always answering last. I be avoiding the questions sometimes. But for me, my side hustle would be, I used to like to paint, but I also do like sea moss and stuff like that. So I just be making this stuff on the side. And I do like I used to like sit with people and stuff on the side too. So I'm always doing something. Or I'm cutting grass or something like that. So I used to do DoorDash, y'all, for real. But I really haven't been into DoorDash like talking about. I used to. And I was thinking about easing back into it, but I was a little uneasy about it, because people be thinking you have a lot of money on you when you do DoorDash, and they might try something crazy.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I didn't do it anymore. But DoorDash is one of my hustles that I did have. And pretty soon we're going to talk about side hustles that you can have before summer hit. Because we want to bring awareness on it as well for children and things as well. And so we're going to cover a lot of stuff. But that's one of the side hustles. I got a couple of them. And you got some your side hustles because I know you be doing your thing.
Yeah. A couple of my side hustles is, you guys, if you're looking for me, I still kind of partake in doing music videos. I partake in, doing acting in some of the movies. I mean, whatever you have. I mean, you really just can't put me in one spot because I mean, hell, I get out there and cut grass if I will, So, but yeah, book me if you want me for any. If you want me for hosting, if you need me for any movies, for acting, whatever it is, I don't care. Extras, I don't even care. I sing. If you want me to get on a song, I do still do modeling. Like I said, and I also partake in the music video. So book me and Slay Bunny Shakur. Everything Slay Bunny Shakur. So those are my hustles.
And I'm the G thing, baby. So I want to know if you could pick an age forever. If you could pick an age for forever, what age would you pick if you could pick an age forever? Like an age to be, whatever age that you think it'll be a good age for you.
To just be forever.
Just be that age forever.
I would say in my 30s, 35, or 40s, like that.
You gotta pick one.
Okay, I'm gonna say 35. Put it like that.
Okay, I like that number.
And the reason why I say 35 is because I want to be able to be young, but I also want to be able to have that grown side where I done grew up and the foolishness has, because by the age of 35, ain't none of that stuff you done changed a lot. A lot of stuff that you used to do, you're not doing.
Right.
You ain't got time for a lot of stuff. You done grew up a lot,
Right. Yeah.
And still be kind of toned to have a nice body.
Yeah, so you'll be immortal.
Well, I guess. And you?
Well, for me, I would say, I want to say 25. Because if I know then what I know now, I would just do everything around that time. Like, I could become anything I want to be and stuff like that and still be 25. And then still, be the youngest person to do this and to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people still be wise at a younger age because of the stuff that they went through. So it's not saying about how if we gonna go back. I just feel like I like 25.
Right. Well,
because I had my children around that time and stuff like that, and I still had a chance to, if I could just be that age, then I could just be that age. But even though I don't want to, be that age and my children grow past me, that would be crazy because you done grew past your children and your grandchildren and you're still 25. So, but if I could be that age, I would pick 25 because I can still, learn and teach things, and I can teach them as well.
Well, I must add in this because that I respect that too. I get what you're saying, but I feel like, as for me, like, you don't, like, in the beginning, like at them ages, it's like you have to go through something to kind of learn something. So it's like I am appreciative that I done got to where I am now and grateful because I don't want to go through all this stuff and have to relearn again.
Well, sometimes you might not. For me, you done been and went through stuff way before then.
Right.
Anyway. So, because some people do go through stuff earlier on in life, and then they learn their lessons and they make plans, and they done been and did what they wanted to do, but still have time. This the thing, is still having time. So, say if it just happened that I just spent a couple of years being 25, and okay, I got a little time to get myself together.
Right.
That way, I know everything that I need to know about whatever that's gonna go on beforehand. So you got the upper hand on things. So you can know, okay, I'm going to put my stock into this one. I'm going to sit here and read about this. I'm going to flip houses. All the stuff that's in nowadays that you can be, mindful and smart about at a younger age. And then you can get your children on into it too as well. Because I was like, okay, I could have had all my children around that time. And I wouldn't have been, I lost one, so I wouldn't have been like, I always wondered what could have happened about this situation if my child would have been sick, or because I have healthy children, or if they would have did something that wouldn't been able to come back. So I be just sometimes you reminisce about stuff. You fall back into old stuff, even though people always say leave the past in the past.
Right, because it's happened for a reason.
Yeah, but we got like even. Have you ever had an out of body experience?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Sad to say, but I have before too. But mine was for the wrong reasons and stuff as well. So, what was yours like for your out of body experience?
Well, first off, break down what you feel like.
For me, out of body experience is like I would say deja vu.
Oh yeah, I had that
into a sense. But you also, if you're doing the wrong stuff or you're around the wrong things, you can also have an out of body experience as well. And that's where mental health and drugs and alcohol come into play as well too, because you want to also recognize that it's not good, but it happens in life.
Now, I will say this because I done had a lot of, you said deja vu. I done had a lot of deja vu experiences. And a lot of that doesn't come with like the drugs and alcohol. A lot of that comes from you being
I'm not saying like it happens. I'm just saying it's one experience.
Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah. Because, a lot of times there could be a sign from God showing you something ahead of time. You may not understand it, but as you go along, you will kind of come to like, I saw this, My bad. And the scariest part is, have you ever had like deja vu and you try so hard to be like, you try to remember what it is, because if it's bad, you try to stop it, but ain't no stopping it, because it's going to happen regardless.
But then you don't remember it's like this.
So it's right there, and it's too late.
You don't remember, because I had it the other day. I had deja vu the other day, and I was like, I actually went to see Mr. Ain't No Stain on Me place, his restaurant. And actually, y'all, I was in there having a conversation about herbs as always. I'm always trying to have a conversation about herbs and eating and veganism and all that type of stuff like that as well. Right. So I was like, dang, we had already had this conversation before, and I'd already been in here. I was standing in this exact spot. The man walked through the door and asked the question. I was like, oh my God. It didn't happen. Yeah, I saw it clear as day, because it didn't happen until the man walked in the store and started talking. And then that's when I realized I already had.
Like, I saw this.
Yeah, this already had happened, and I hate to be there, y'all. And then my daughter always calls sleep paralysis wrong. She always talk about that too. Because I've had that too, when they, and all people will say, the witch riding your back. That's what all people call it. So... I done had the witch roll
I have too.
She rolled my back before so bad I couldn't get up. I was crying.
They say that's when you being a badass.
Oh, I must have been bad then.
That's what they always told me.
She had me crying and she wouldn't let me move.
I'm trying to tell you, try to scream, ain't nothing coming out. Can't hear nothing.
Your eyes watering, just like what's the name of that movie our boy was in?
Which movie, girl?
Get Out.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. Like I would watch Get Out over and over.
I love that movie.
That was like a good movie.
But you know what? That movie was speaking some real things. That's some deep stuff, and that's some real stuff. Don't think these movies that they showing y'all ain't real, y'all. It's a message behind all these movies they showing y'all. Better pay attention.
Childish Gambino wrote that song.
Yeah.
Yep.
And even in these cartoons, they putting messages in these cartoons. Because just like when COVID came, if you ever paid attention, that cartoon, what is it with the yellow people? That old cartoon with the yellow people, the dad, and then the baby always got the pacifier in the mouth. The Simpsons or something. I never watched it.
Oh yeah, the Simpsons. Everything come to life that was always on the Simpsons.
If you remember, if you go back and look at that, they actually had a scene in there where it was about the world had caught like this disease and stuff like that. They was talking about COVID.
Yeah, I know.
So
Simpsons always doing something, but we're gonna call out we're gonna shout out our sponsors, y'all.
Right.
It's that time. Mm-hmm. So I wanna always talk about Gold Silverhands. Gino.
Gold Scissors.
At the headquarters on Main Street.
Check them out.
Go to headquarters and check out the
we also have
Big B's Barbecue.
So go down there and get you some barbecue.
It's Big B's Barbecue. Check them out.
And you got
go down there and get y'all some real barbecue. Wingos. Mr. Ain't No Stain on Me. We have Mr. Ain't No Stain on Me as well for his He's a sponsor as well, and we also have mine's McBride's Herbal Shop.
Mhm.
So check all of our places out. But I always have Mr. Ain't a Stain on Me Foods on my Facebook. So go check it out.
What was
I got the phone numbers as
Wingos
well.
and-
We got Wingos
And there was another one.
yeah, but I wrote everything is on my Facebook, and I'm gonna resend everything tonight, so y'all can go check it out. And,
Right.
call them and get you some. Oh y'all, and the sauce is dang on good. I tried that sauce. I put them with fries. though. My chicken
nice.
ate the chicken strips. They tore it up and they said, y'all, they say it's. I ain't hating on Raising Cane's, but my children say the wings was good with the sauce. Cause that was like you got to have the sauce with Raising Cane's wing, with they chicken wing with they chicken tenders.
Right,
See, I don't even be eating meat like this, so I'm stuttering on talking about it.
Right.
But yeah.
I'm about to
So
try to
check
get
out
some,
them, y'all. Check out our sponsors as well, and thank y'all for tuning in and. Show us some love, y'all. Show us some love. We're going to show y'all some love as well. And if there's anything that you want to talk about, I can always look up and we can talk about it on here as well. So I'm always accepting if you want to talk about things. Or if you want to, it's a teachable moment for everybody. Yep.
All right, that just about sums it up, you guys. So like, support, and
share.
Subscribe. You watching Run It, the podcast late night show.
Strawberry on my